Bangladesh-China Prime Minister level meeting. 15 MoUs signed. 11 party announced 36-day program marking July uprising. India resumes travel visas for Bangladeshis from June 28. Back-to-back powerful earthquakes kill 164 in Venezuela. Those were the headlines. Good evening. I'm Shahzan Ahsan with English Bulletin. 15 memorandums of understanding MoUs have been signed between Bangladesh and China, covering cooperation in various sectors, including TISA master plan, investment and employment. The MoUs were signed following the meeting between Prime Minister Tariq Rahman and his Chinese counterpart Li Qiang at the historic Great Hall of the People in Beijing at 5 p.m. today. The aim of Bangladesh Prime Minister's visit on the invitation of Chinese Prime Minister is Bangladesh's geopolitical and strategic stance, boosting Chinese investment in Bangladesh, creating job opportunity, expansion of bilateral trade, as well as strengthening relations between the people of the two nations. The Prime Minister will hold a meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping tomorrow. Tariq Rahman is scheduled to return to Bangladesh on Friday night. Bangladesh and China have agreed to strengthen cooperation in the management of the TISA and other rivers in Bangladesh. An agreement came when Chinese Water Resources Minister Li Guoying called on Prime Minister Tariq Rahman in Beijing on Thursday. During the meeting, Tariq Rahman highlighted Bangladesh's ongoing river excavation program aimed at reducing flood risks, protecting environment, and ensuring the proper management of water resources. In this connection, he sought China's support in improving Bangladesh's water resource management. In response, the Chinese minister assured of extending full cooperation to Bangladesh government's initiatives in water resource management. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has said that his government is going to authorize foreigners to do business within less than 15 days. Prime Minister was addressing the Bangladesh Investment Forum in Beijing, which was participated by business leaders, industrialists and institutional investors. Bangladesh Investment Development Authority, BIDA, organized the event. He invited Chinese companies to extend their value chain into Bangladesh to co-author the next great Asian economic miracle in the country. Jamaat-e-Islami-led 11-party alliance has announced a 36-day program to mark the second anniversary of July uprising. The program, beginning on July 1, will continue till August 5. Jamaat's Assistant Secretary General and coordinator of the alliance's liaison committee, Hamidur Rahman Azad, unveiled this at a press conference at Jamaat's central office in Dhaka on Thursday. The program includes seminar at districts and metropolitan cities between July 1 and 15. Other planned events include national seminar in Dhaka, a discussion program and an art exhibition from July 23 to 25. Commemorative gatherings at sites linked to the uprising and graffiti drawing programs are also planned across the country. From June 28, the normal process for Indian travel visa for Bangladeshi will be resumed, says new High Commissioner in Dhaka, Dinesh Trivedi. On Thursday morning, he went to Bongo Bhavan and submitted identity card before President Mohammad Shahabuddin. Later, he inspected the Indian Visa Centre at Jamuna Future Park in the capital Dhaka. Dinesh Trivedi said he is very happy to be able to announce the normalization of general travel visas soon after arriving in Bangladesh. Earlier on Wednesday, the Indian government in memo said Dinesh Trivedi, High Commissioner of India to Bangladesh, has been assigned the equivalent status of Union Cabinet Minister. Finance Minister Amir Khosrow Mahmood Chaudhry has said the capital market will be energized through new policy within 2 years. He made the comment while addressing a program on budget organized by Bangladesh Economy Association in Dhaka on Thursday. The finance minister said the capital market will be a big source of finance, lessening dependency on the bank loans. Two powerful earthquakes measuring 7.2 and 7.5 had shaken Venezuela just 39 seconds apart, resulting in at least 164 deaths. 971 others reportedly wounded. A state of emergency has been declared by the acting president, Delcy Rodriguez. Back-to-back earthquakes that struck north-central Venezuela, collapsing buildings in the capital, Caracas, and were resulting severe casualties. Using USGS Pages system, the U.S. Geological Survey estimated a 44% probability of 10,000 to 1 lakh fatalities and warned death toll could exceed 1 lakh due to vulnerable infrastructure and population density. First earthquake's epicenter was west of Moron community in western Caracas with a depth of 22 km, while second earthquake had a depth of 10 km and was epicenter was 16 km southwest of Moron. Now a short break. We'll be back soon with corruption increased in service sectors, says TIP report. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. A total of Taka 12,000 crore, 633 crore was paid in bribes across various service sectors over a one-year period from November 2024 to October 2025. Highest proportion of bribes was paid while seeking services in the judiciary, banking and land sectors. In household survey, overall corruption has increased in the service sectors in 2025 in comparison to 2023. The findings were presented at a seminar of Transparency International Bangladesh (TIB) at its office in the capital Dhaka on Thursday morning. In the survey, titled Corruption in Service Sectors National Household Survey 2025, the TIB has found transaction of Taka 3,081 crore as bribe to get services in the land sector, Taka 2,012 crore in the judicial sector, Taka 1,599 crore for services of law enforcement agencies, and Taka 1,083 crore were transacted as bribes in the passport sector. Bribes were comparatively higher in the rural areas than the urban areas. Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed has said that nearly 82 lakh people in Bangladesh are addicted to illicit drugs, accounting for 4.88% of the country's population. While speaking at a program at the Secretariat, he added that the government is working to improve and expand access to drug addiction treatment services. He also said the emergence of new synthetic and semi-synthetic drugs has further intensified the problem. A large number of young people have become dependent on drugs and require immediate treatment. Senior reporter of ATN News, Firdaus Rahman, has been given BARF Media Award 2025 for special contribution in agricultural journalism. The award was handed over to 9 journalists of print, online and TV media at a program at BARC Auditorium in capital's Khamarbari on Thursday morning. BARC Executive Chairman Dr. Mohammad Abdul Salam, former Agriculture Secretary Anwar Farooq, DG of the Department of Agriculture Extension Mohammad Abdul Rahim and Bangladesh Seed Association President Agriculturist Mohammad Masoom were distinguished guests at the program. BARF General Secretary Kausar anchored the program, presided by BARF President Rafiqul Islam Shobuj. Viewers, we'll take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin. And now, sports news around the world. US President Donald Trump asks Congress for US $87 billion mostly for urgent needs linked to Iran war costs. It comes a day after Congress passed a resolution rebuking military action against Iran. The White House Office of Management and Budget sent the formal request for the funds in a letter to the House of Representatives Speaker Mike Johnson and was asked lawmakers to approve US $87.6 billion. The funding includes US $67 billion for US Department of Defense. However, most of this request will address urgent needs related to Operation Epic Fury. It also asks for about USD $300 million to bolster security at US embassies and diplomatic outposts in Middle East and South Asia and US $1.4 billion to tackle Ebola outbreak in Central Africa. Israel's intelligence agency Mossad was preparing to assassinate Pakistan Army Chief Field Marshal Asim Munir and members of the Pakistani delegation during Switzerland visit linked to efforts aimed at easing US-Iran tensions. Brazilian journalist made the explosive claim. The allegation was made by Brazilian journalist Pepe Escobar during an appearance on a podcast hosted by political commentator Mario Naufal. Escobar said delegation from Pakistan, Qatar were present in Switzerland's Bergenstock resort as US-Iran concluded the first round of negotiations there aiming to end war. While Pakistani military received ultra-credible information that Mossad was preparing under orders by Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu an assassination attempt against Asim Munir and maybe the rest of the Pakistani delegation going to Switzerland. Islamabad also responded by sending warning message to Israel, possibly through Oman. If Israel touch their delegation, Pakistan is going to wipe them off the map, period. Before ending the bulletin, the top stories once again. Bangladesh-China Prime Minister level meeting, 15 MoUs signed. 11 party announced 36-day program marking July uprising. India resumes travel visas for Bangladeshis from June 28. Back-to-back powerful earthquakes kill 164 in Venezuela. Corruption increased in service sectors, says TIB report. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.